Okay. So now we're going to walk through the calibration. Okay. So we just arrow all the way over to calibration. So when you do the calibration, truck has to be run and you have to have it powered. Okay. You want it to run through that initialization, so for at least a couple minutes warm up. But you don't want to run the compressor. The compressor is off. Okay. So the regulator should be at 0. Okay. Actually, this one may read some because it's high pressure, but your regulator will be at 0. You disconnect the sample hose, okay? And this is just a quarter turn connection. So that just quarter turns on, and then you open up the cylinder, okay? And open that up at least one full turn, okay? And then you can set that there. We're now flowing 0 gas into the sensor. So then we'll go back to the screen and we'll finish off the procedure. Okay, so now with 0 gas flowing to the cell, we're going to press the set 0. Okay, now this should start a countdown. So notice how it jumped really quick. Okay, and it said set span. We want to just press set 0 again. We want it to set 0 and watch the pre-stable. Okay, sometimes it doesn't go into the pre-stable. It'll go to the calibrate or the span. So you just hit set 0 until pre-stable starts a countdown. So it's going to start a 2-minute countdown, and then it's going to go through a stable timer. And then once the stable timer finishes, then we'll put the 20 part on. But always make sure to hit that set 0 until the pre-stable timer starts the countdown. So now, so now it counted down, it went through the stable. So now we're going to set the span. So we just unscrew the 0, screw the 20 part into the regulator. Set that up there. Okay, then we'll go back. Okay, so now with the 20 part gas, we're going to set the span. Okay, and then that's going to start counting down. Notice our pre-stable timer started that 2-minute countdown, so it's working. Okay, and it's indicating to us that it's setting the span. Okay, so now we just wait for the longest 2 minutes of the day. The stable timer will start just a 20-second countdown. Okay, so now once the stable timer is 0, it's going to go to green here. It's going to say calibration complete. So I always push the green button, and then your PPM should jump up here in a second. So now what I do is I've got the 20 on there. I'm going to take that off. Now if I want to wait for 5 or 10 minutes, that'll slowly dissipate, or I'll just screw the 0 on for about 5 seconds to purge that gas out of there. So I'm going to disconnect the 20. Okay, and I just screw this on. Okay, so now we're purging the carbon monoxide out of that. We only have to do it for about 10-15 seconds, and then if you look, Tony, what's our PPM reading there? Yeah, so once it gets below 10, then we can go ahead and we can turn this off. Okay. And then don't forget to connect this, or else it'll trip off. Okay. So you want to connect onto there, and that's just a quarter turn connection. Make sure that's tight, and then we can go start the compressor and make sure it's functional. So then if we start the compressor, it'll start up, and we should start to see our pressure here. Once the pressure maintaining valve opens, it'll start supplying the sampling air. Okay, so now we're starting to get some pressure through the PMV, so we want to make sure that this is reading, and then that'll slowly purge, the PPM will slowly purge out. Okay. So now it's functional, and we can go ahead and we can shut the system off. Okay, and at that point then you'd record that you did a calibration or put a calibration sticker on it, whatever the procedure is. But the CO monitor has now been calibrated and is functional. Found air